to 35 and 36 and 39. Are you understanding me? They will move over again to 41 and 42. Okay, start with 25.
Mark 5 verse 25. And a central woman which has an issue of blood 12 years.
Okay. Okay, just jump, move. 26. Take 26.
Verse 26. And he has suffered many things of many physicians, and has spent all that she has, and was nothing better, but rather getting worse.
Okay, move to 34.
Verse 34. And he said unto her, Daughter, thy faith has made thee whole.
Daughter, thy faith has made thee whole.
Go in peace.
Go in peace.
And be whole of thy plague.
Okay. And she was made whole of her plague. That was verse what?
34.
34. Move to 35, 36 to 39.
Verse 35. Why he yet speaking, there came from the rulers of the synagogues.
There came from the ruler of the synagogue. Go ahead.
His ass sent her which saying, Thy daughter is dead.
Thy daughter is dead.
Why troubling thou the master any fisher?
Why troubling thou the master
any further?
Any further. Go ahead.
Verse 36.
36.
As soon as Jesus heard the word that was spoken, he said unto the ruler of the synagogue, but be not afraid, only believe. Verse 37. And he suffered no man to follow him.
39. Just go to 39. Go to 39.
And
go to 39.
Verse 39. And when he came in, he said unto them, Why make ye this all? And went. The damsel is not dead, but sleeping.
The damsel is not dead, but sleeping. Okay, please check that mic. Are we getting any other mic put on? Check that other mic. Is off?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead. Jesus. No wonder. Oh, I'm hearing jargons. Who is this engineer there? God bless you. Go ahead. Verse 41.
Verse 41.
To 42. The last one.
Verse 41. And he took the damsel by his hand.
And he took the damsel
by the hand.
By the hand.
And say unto her. Tala come to me.
Talita kumi.
Which
is
being interrupted.
Being interpreted.
Demas, I say unto thee, arise.
Damsel, I said unto thee, arise. Verse 42, the last one.
And straightway, damsel arose.
And straightway,
the damsel
arose.
And walked.
And
for she was the age of 12 years.
And she was in the age
of 12 years.
12 years. Now understand this. Jesus healed the woman with the issue of blood for what? 12 years. The damsel that was dead that attracted Jesus to the woman with the issue of blood for what? 12 years. Is that okay by you? You understand it? Do you understand what I just said? The damsel was dead at the age of what? 12 years. The woman with the issue of blood was having this problem for 12 years. Are you hearing me? I'm going to show you something here. Father, in the next few minutes, speak your word through me. Great and mighty. Let everyone under the sound of my voice hear you and follow up your word. Let diseases disappear. Let blind see. Let sickness disappear. Let lame walk. Let the deaf talk. And let every situation that is incontainable be contained by the Holy Spirit. And let every chain be broken. In the name of Jesus. Announced to 3 persons with standing ovation. Eyeball to eyeball. Nose to nose. Mouth to mouth. And eyelash to eyelash. Look at the person. Tell the person, if your faith say yes, God cannot say no. Look at another person. Say, neighbor, if your faith say yes, God cannot say no. Sit down if you have a chair. Let me talk to somebody, and let me talk to those who are ready to hear me and listen to me. Am I talking here? Listen, the situation that one man is passing through, that person may think that is the only one passing through that situation. There is another person elsewhere passing through the same situation. Am I talking to somebody? The pain that somebody is escaping through, there's another person somewhere that is also passing through that pain. Am I talking to somebody here? When your faith say yes, God cannot say no. There is something I want you to know in this evening prophetic service, that your faith is what you need to hold in your hand to enter into the supermarket of God, to buy anything that you want to buy. Without your faith, you does not have money to purchase anything in the supermarket of God. In the supermarket of God, everything is available, but faith is your purchasing power. If you don't have faith, you can't buy. If you don't have faith, you can't get healings. If you don't have faith, you can't carry blessing. When your faith say yes, God cannot say no. There is something about your faith that God doesn't joke with. There is something about your belief that God doesn't toy with. Anytime your faith say yes, God will always say yes. Anytime your faith say yes, God will always say yes. Anytime your faith say it is possible, God will always say it is possible. Am I talking to somebody here? There is something about you that you must know in life, that if there is something about you that you must build up in life, that is your faith life. Am I talking to somebody here? Without faith, no man can see God. Without faith, no man can please Jesus. Am I talking to somebody here? It is your faith that carries you to buy from the supermarket of God. It is your faith that carries you to get what you want from God. You can say it from your mouth. If your faith have not sealed it, you have no result coming forth. Am I talking to somebody here? Hear me, child of God. In life, what your faith say yes, your destiny will say yes. In life, once your faith say yes, your breakthrough will say yes. In life, once your faith say yes, your miracle will say yes. If your faith say yes, God cannot say no. Am I talking to somebody here? Let me take you to the Bible where we read from. The Bible said there was a ruler of the synagogue, the name Darius. The man have everything. The man has money. The man has wife. The man has fame. The man has connection. But the daughter was sick. The man could not save her daughter. Hear me, child of God. The man run to Jesus. He heard of Jesus and run to Jesus. Hear what he said. He said, if you can speak a word right here where you stand, my daughter shall be made whole. That means to say, it was the faith of the man that energized Jesus to do the miracles. Am I talking to somebody here? Any miracles you are looking for, any miracle you are believing God for, it is your faith that will command the miracle to come to pass. If there is no faith, there is no miracle. If there is no faith, there is no fulfillment. Am I talking to somebody here? Your faith is the fuel in your car that will take you to your destination. If you doesn't have faith, you are like a man who has a car but cannot go to his destination. Why? Because there is no fuel inside the car. Am I talking to somebody here? Your full body like this is like a car. The fuel to drive it, it is faith. Am I talking to somebody here? When you lack faith, you will lack signs and wonder. said, Jairus said, if you can speak a word from where you stand now, my daughter shall come back to life. But can I shock you? Listen to me. In the middle of where people are grabbing faith to purchase what they want, hey, hear me, child of God, don't lose guard. You need to hold your faith very tight. Anywhere you enter, hold your faith. I told you 30 time ago, I said when you are coming to household, don't leave your faith at home. Come with your faith, and everything about you will become possible. Am I talking to somebody here? It is only people that lack faith that enter into the vineyard of God and see things impossible. Those who hold their faith see things possible. Am I talking to somebody here? In Mark chapter 10, when you read from verse 1 to the end, the Bible said, with men it is impossible, but with God all things are possible. When you hold your faith in your hand, money is possible. When you hold your faith in your hand, baby is possible. When you hold your faith in your hand, pregnancy can come. When you hold your faith in your hand, barrenness can disappear. When you hold your faith in your hand, miracles can locate you. Am I talking to somebody here? I came to charge your faith. If you have left your own at home before, I came to challenge you. Pick it right now. I came to challenge you that what you need to carry, it is your faith in your hand, and what you needed to come to pass will begin to manifest. When there is no faith, no manifestation. Am I talking to somebody here? When there is no faith, no manifestation. Am I talking here? No wonder the Bible say when Jesus want to heal some certain men, he said, if thou believe. Am I talking to somebody here? When Jesus was about to raise Lazarus, he said to Mary and Martha, if thou believe, thy brother shall rise again. Martha said, is it on the last day or is it today? He said, believe in the God, believe ye in the God, that today your brother Lazarus shall come forth. Hear me, child of God. When Jesus make mention of that word, Martha carry her faith. Am I talking to somebody here? Martha carry her faith. I hold it on her hand. I said, Jesus, let's go to the storm. Jesus, let's go to where thy brother is buried. The Bible said when they go there, Jesus look up to the up and said, my Father, do this that this man may know that you are God sent me. And Mary and Martha, they hold their faith, and he said, did you believe that your brother can rise again? Martha said, yes, I believe now my brother can come up again. And Jesus said, by your faith today your brother is moving out. The woman with the issue of blood, he said, thy faith has made you whole. Am I talking to somebody here? The problem Christians have today, they are faithless. The problem many believers has, they are faithless. They see what God can do and they see what God cannot do. They see some possible and they see some impossible. If you are that kind of Christian, you are not yet Christianized. Am I talking to somebody here? You are still half unbeliever, you are still half Christian. Am I talking here? Hear me, child of God. No matter the situation, no matter the condition, no matter the power, no matter the forces, if your faith say yes, God cannot say no. Hear me, child of God. A letter was wrote unto Ezekiah. He said, Ezekiah, thus saith the Lord, thou is going to die. Ezekiah said, I had a faith in my hand that when I face the wall, God will change his mind. And Ezekiah faced the wall, and God said to him, my son, why are you calling me? He said, you teach me on how to do this, that if I believe in you, I will not perish but have everlasting life. And God said, yes, that is my word. And he looked at Ezekiah, he said, you die no more, the death is over. Why? Ezekiah carried the faith in his hand. The problem you have, because they told you don't have a womb and you believe you can't deliver again, you are faithless. They told you can't settle down in marriage and you believe no man can marry you again, you are faithless. Am I talking to somebody here? All you need to get married again is to have faith. All you need to carry baby again is to have faith. All you need to stir up again is to have faith. If your faith say yes, God can say no. Zarius, say speak a word here. My faith say you should speak a word here. And when you speak a word, my baby will stand up in the house. Hello? When you speak a word, my child will stand up in the house. Hello? What a great faith. And Jesus said, no problem. Let's go to that your house. He said, no, you don't need to go. You are a very busy man. Just speak a word that my daughter stand up anywhere she is, she will leave. Am I talking to somebody here? And even Jesus was insisting. He said, let's go to your house. When they were going, they met another woman who had her faith in her hand for good 12 years. If you're looking for where to manifest it, am I talking to somebody here? For good 12 years, the woman had been thinking how she can manifest it. And she saw Jesus. He said, if I can touch the head of his garment, I shall be made whole. And the Bible tells me that's exactly what she did. When he saw Jesus coming from afar, people were pressing on him. She strung God and had his garment, and she was healed. And immediately Jesus felt something. He said, power has gone out of me. Power have left my body. Where is it now? Where did it went to? They begin to trace where the power disappeared to, and they find out that a woman with a great faith has attracted the power. A woman with a great faith has magneted the power. Am I talking to somebody here? And the woman came out. He said, I am the one that touched your garment. This was my plan, that if I touch you, I will become healed. Hear me, child of God. The reason why Christians they carry their problem, enter into the house of God, going back home with the same problem, it is because they don't have faith. Am I talking to somebody here? What do you conquer? What do you subject in your heart before you came to church? That if I march the ground, I shall be made whole. If I enter the church, my blessings shall come. If the man of God look at me, I am blessed. What is your faith? Am I talking to somebody here? Your faith become what follows you. Am I talking to somebody here? The woman was not waiting for ministration. The woman was just saying a touch. Why Christians are entering power ground and they are going back home with their problem? It is because nobody have a faith. When they were coming, nobody have a faith. Am I talking to somebody here? Hello? Hello? Your faith will make God to agree to your terms. Are you hearing what I'm saying? The woman was just planning it, and Jesus was coming. She touched Jesus. A touch. A touch. A touch. A touch. A touch. Just a touch. Am I talking here? It's not full ministration. It's not full ministration. Jesus was not telling her to kneel down, let her lay hand, lay leg, lay tummy, lay head. No. The woman has the belief. How many of you are bringing water to church and you said, by the hand of the prophet touching the water, I am free? That is the problem many Christians have. Many Christians want pastors to do magic for them. They don't have their faith to do the magic by themselves. Listen to me. Can I show you the quickest way? Can I give you the quick solution? If you want pastor to do magic for you, do the magic by yourself. And what can you do that magic? By your faith. Am I talking to somebody? Listen and listen good. When your faith is not there, your miracle is not there. Am I talking here? Where your faith is not there, your miracle It's not there. Am I talking to somebody? The woman said, if I touch, and when they were tracing where the power entered, they traced it to where the woman is. The woman came out and said, it's my faith that make it. I said, if I touch it, my pool of blood will dry off. And that is exactly what happened. Am I talking to somebody? And the woman run to Jesus and said, Jesus, it is what I believe on. That is what has happened to me. And Jesus said, your faith has made you whole. Stop looking at apostle face. That is the one that will make you whole. It is your faith. Am I talking to somebody here? How many times have you feel a pain inside of you and you say, thank God today is service, as I enter church it will disappear? That is what the Bible is talking about here. Am I talking to somebody here? If your faith become that when you enter church it can't disappear until the man of God lay hand, that's where I is going to walk. That's why some people are getting their healing so fast. Am I talking to somebody here? A woman entered my office and I asked her to sit down. Since we came to church, the woman was still looking at my face. I said, madam, sit down. He said, I didn't come to sit down. I came to look at your face. I said, could it be attack or what? You know, I was surprised. I said, madam, please, can you have your seat? He said, pastor, I'm not going to sit down. I can't look you. I said, you came to look at me. How? He said, pastor, I just want to look you. You just want to look me. What do you want to look? He said, pastor, don't worry. When I'm done, I will let you know. The woman stood and had a chair like this. This is the chair. She stood like this. Cross her leg. She was looking at me. My mind, I said, okay, when you are done, you can go. She finished looking at me. She said, pastor, can I have your handkerchief? I said, how? For what? He said, can I have your handkerchief? I said, it's there, pick it. She picked the handkerchief. He said, I'm done. He said, by next month, I will be coming to give my testimony. She left. And God never spoke to me about that lady. Even my faith was divided. What is she going to use my handkerchief for? Could she be a setup? Oh, they have sent her. Who sent her? God said, shut up. I will not speak. I was not hearing God saying anything. I said, what is happening? How can a woman just come to my office, look at me, look at me, look at me, after looking at me, pick my handkerchief and go? Now, what kind of thing is this? Am I talking to somebody here? I never knew that the day she picked the handkerchief, she went back to house and he said, honey, I have come with our baby. Am I talking to somebody here? I have appeared with our baby. The man said, where is the baby? He said, look at the baby in my hand. The man laughed. Handkerchief. Handkerchief. Baby. This woman, you are insane. Like I said, this weekend where you define, so don't pass, be careful. Who do this one for you? You don't understand. The woman said she went to take a bath. Cook for the man. They ate. After they finished eating, they enter house. They enter room. The woman slept and put the handkerchief on her tummy. Say, honey, climb. The man said, what kind of magic is this? Who do this one for you? He said, honey, don't ask me questions. Just climb. Am I talking to somebody here? The man, being that, how can his wife be so nasty about common handkerchief? Am I talking to somebody here? The man really climb. Am I talking to somebody here? That man till they climb lead to a bouncy baby boy. Am I talking to somebody here? The woman came back and said, pastor, do you need your handkerchief back or should I still go with it? I said, why did you bring it back? Are you done with what you are going to do with it? He said, pastor, I am done for now. When he said, keep it safe. When I need it, I will come back again. I said, why did you say so? He said, pastor, you know, if you ask me question. I said, what question do you want me to ask him? You came the other time, you look at me left with my handkerchief. You are bringing the handkerchief back to me to wipe my face. Do you think I'm a baby, madam? If it's a joke, stop it. The woman said, pastor, it is not not a joke. This handkerchief is my baby. He has given me pregnancy. Hold it very tight. For good 10 years, no baby. Hold it tight. Anytime I need it again, I will come for it. And I need what my handkerchief have done. I say, give it to me. Let me keep it for those who I need. Am I talking to somebody here? But can I shock you? That season, that period, I keep a country women who needed a baby in a hurry. If I give them the handkerchief, they do the same that the woman did. They will carry pregnancy. Am I talking to somebody here? My God become a giver of children. And now understand that even the handkerchief carry power. It was the faith of the woman that made me to detect it. I never detected it. That my handkerchief can pregnate a woman, can break a barrenness of 10 years. Am I talking to somebody here? Where your faith say yes, God cannot say no. Why would the woman touch and the healing did not come? The woman touched and the healing came. Why? Because her faith say yes, and God say yes. Am I talking to somebody? Hello? Anybody say, Pastor? Baby, I said, baby, that one has come from my God. Take. They will just carry me. Am I talking to somebody here? Hello? Hello? What am I trying to tell you? Hello? Listen, it is your faith that leads you. Are you hearing me? It is your faith that leads you. Where you never have a faith, you can't get anything from God. What the Bible says? It says Abraham was a father of faith. Why did he say so? For good 100 years, no child. And God said, man shall live 120 years. That if he find favor in his sight, he shall increase his years. A man of 100 years, no child. Until God decided to smile on him, the man was still carrying faith in his hand that he would not leave this world empty. Am I talking to somebody here? The man was he saying this word? No. It's not living empty. There are many of you, doctor just give you one report. That is the end of your faith. That is the end of your faith. Many of you are even going to church without faith. Now I just see God, whether God go do my own. There's nothing like weather. God is not a weather. He's a miracle working God. He do miracle and he work miracles. Am I talking to somebody here? He do miracles and he work miracles. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Where your faith is in your hand, God work miracles. Where your faith is standard, God release favor. Am I talking to somebody here? There are people who believe that if I enter church today, anything Papa said concerning good thing, I am the one. Once they go back on that side chapel, it is your faith. Ma! There's a way your faith will stand. If I give you the son of this church, it will work for you. Am I talking to somebody here? I have got HIV patient. He came and he said, Papa! Every time HIV. I say HIV where? He said him. You. HIV positive. He said, I say climb my altar. He entered the altar. Kata. And he came back. Kata. He said, I said go. He says, is that all? I said yes. He went back home. I said after 5 days, go and test. He went back to test. HIV disappeared. How did he go? Even me, I don't know. If you ask me, how did it work? I don't know. I just get the leading, go there and go. And the boy entered and left. That was the end of HIV. Am I talking to somebody? And they say it's incurable. How come about? It is his own faith. That means to say, when he entered, when he came out, when he asked me, Papa, is that all? When I say yes, he believes. Am I talking here? Am I talking here? I was praying in one church. I said, put your hand where you are feeling pain. You will get healing. They put their hand. Most of them got healing. There was one lady. After prayer, I said, remain here. I said, put your hand. After prayer, he said, he see the pain is small. I said, you will die there. I said, you will die there. Because why? Look for the pain if he has gone. People believe that their own has gone. They pressed it. Even they feel it small, but But they never talk. They say it is over. Because if it can reduce, it can go. Am I talking to somebody here? But your own have reduced. You want it to reduce totally. Right there. Hey, that's not how God said the miracle should happen that day. I said, Mother, you will die there. When I said you will die there, she left. She left. Why? Some are doing it to say, Toti, is he a real prophet? How you can just say, I mean, I can disappear. You can't really disappear. You are even doubting yourself. You don't say have faith. You are faithless. You are faithless. We are in all night. When we are in all night, one of my daughter, if baby dies in the all night. Am I talking here? The baby died. And she was singing. After settle down. So he went to check on the baby. And he found out that the baby is not breathing again. She took the baby and she rushed to the altar and said, Daddy, my daughter cannot die. Daddy, my daughter cannot die. My daughter cannot die. My daughter cannot die. I touched the child. Even devil remind me, say she's dead. Devil was the first one to tell me he's dead. You can't do anything. Tell them they should take the baby for burial. I said no. When I heard that voice, one man tell me, he said, why are you in this altar? Why? I look at the baby, I said, bring the baby. They carry the baby is dead. I touch the baby, no breath, nothing. I said, God, what a shame and disgrace that a lady came with a baby to an all night. In the all night,